Yo, what's up everyone? As promised, here is a very brief overview of the streaming slash game room as it is right now. So yeah, let's go right to it. So here we got a little altar of stuff that I really enjoy. Got the Metal Gear Solid HD collection right here, the limited edition. Let me just get that out of the way real quick. My signed copies of Shenmue, I met Yu Suzuki at Gamescom last year. Absolutely wonderful individual. And just some really cool peripherals that I wanted to have on display. My signed copy of the Phantom Pain. It's kind of hard to see with the light as it is right now. I do apologize for that. Unfortunately, my display case gave way right before shooting this video. So here we have some soundtracks. Of course, you can't have a soundtrack collection without the Nier Automata soundtrack, because that soundtrack is just amazing. Do give it a listen if you got the chance and haven't experienced the game for yourself yet. It is fantastic. So here we got a couple of my favorite Square Enix soundtracks, including Dragon Guard 3 and the original Nier as well. So this is kind of my, how do you say it, my altar of stuff that I like to have on display, with a Revenant from Doom. Came with the collector's edition of Doom. The original stream mascot, Reimu from Toho. Last Guardian limited edition statue, a Black Mage Chocobo, and Odin from Final Fantasy 13. And we got a couple of things down here. The box of The Last Guardian limited edition, Star Ocean 5. A crap load of game guides, comics, art books, and the like. As well as some stuff about fighting games, an encyclopedia of all the Capcom characters right there. My manga collection, of course, can't go without it. The classic Love Hina, D. Gray Man. I think Full Metal Alchemist is in the back. These are like 3 rows thick, I think. It's pretty cool. And these are just a couple of consoles that I use pretty often. You got the, it's kind of hard to make out, I just realized, but we got a GameCube, a Wii, the Wii U, and here, let me just take these out into a brighter light for a bit. It's my Japanese PlayStation 2, it's a bit dusty. And here we got my American PlayStation 2, which is amazing. It runs at the standard 220, which is pretty much the standard for us. And the model that I use for the Japanese PlayStation is comes with a transformer as power adapter. Here we got a couple of my favorite figurines put on display. Quite a lot of them. It's my prize piece right there. Elfeld Valentine from Guilty Gear. You might be hearing it in the background right now. Here's Eno from Guilty Gear X2, if I recall. A couple of Mikas, of course. Can't go without them. A couple of building kits. We got the Metal Gear Rex right there on the left. And a couple of Gundams, a Figma of Samus, and a very hard to see collector's edition shelf. I'm so sorry. And then we immediately go over from that into the main stream setup. Now we got little Tetris of consoles right here. The Super Nintendo is now hooked up, Switch as well. PlayStation 4 currently running. As you can see, getting some Guilty Gear practice down. Unfortunately, the statue isn't my color, which is the blue Elfeld. Stick connected to the PlayStation 4. And yeah, this is pretty much where I sit whenever I stream. And of course, what would the stream be without my chair, Esports Kun? And yeah, well, here's my broadcasting mic. I put it over here because I had a couple of guests over, and it was in the way when it was down at the streaming area. So here we got like a little bit of a stack of handhelds, box full of memory cards, and Kid Robot figurines from Street Fighter, Ni no Kuni Wizards Edition. Of course, can't go without a nice Legend of Zelda Wind Waker poster. And this is where I usually sit whenever I casually play games or just want to hang out. Got a little blanket over there for the late night sessions when I'm a little bit too hooked on the RPGs, and this is kind of where the magic happens. I turned on pretty much everything that was able to turn on. You got a High-Tech Games Neo Geo MVS cabinet right here. Unfortunately, the monitor is busted on it, so I'm aiming to replace that in later this year with a LCD and maybe run some Windjammers on it or something. Got my CRT set up. I mainly use this to play like PlayStation 1 fighting games or play on my Sega. Got the Sega Master System right over there with Shining Force in it. A couple of Sega Master System Mega Drive. I am so sorry. I got that bundled up. So I got Phantasy Star 2, Phantasy Star 3, Shining Force 2. Got a little bit of Burning Force and the Rocket Knight Adventures. Great games. Those are kind of the games that I often like to play whenever I like to just, you know, sit on the couch, have a relaxed RPG, classic RPG moment, and just, I don't know, get a cup of tea. Here we got my record player. So sometimes just like to lay down, listen to some music, and my PlayStation 2 fight stick with the oddest button layout you will ever see in your life. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Soul Calibur 4, playing on the PlayStation 3 right now. We got the Xbox 360 right there, and it's all hooked up to, ta-da, another arcade stick. What a surprise! Yeah, that pretty much covers it. This was a lot shorter because there isn't a lot more detail to go into, really. Just, this is where I like to hang out, play my video games, really. It's a great little space to just kick back, relax, and have a good time. So yeah, now you guys know where I sit when I stream, and yeah, do whatever you want with that information. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.